Hello YouTube, it's Crazy Trader again, and it's an amazing day. It's been an amazing holidays. I had so much fun, friends, family. I did a lot of working too during the holidays. But it was all fun. It was all fun, and I was grateful for it. I'm grateful I have a job, especially in the pandemic era. But I'm not here to talk about myself. Today, I had some wonderful news and I want to share it with you guys. So, if you're here and you're listening, you should stay here because this is amazing, especially if you are into stocks and you are into the stock that I'm going to talk about. This is amazing news. And if you're sitting on the fence and you hear this news, you either jump in now or you wait to see all of us make the bricks whilst you don't make a dime out of it. Anyways, just to cut the chase short, I am here to talk about IVR, Invesco Mortgage Capital, and I have talked about the stock before. I think I'm going to put a link on this video and refer you to the first video that I did about Invesco. And I'm going to share about what news that they shared today that is going to make a lot of investors very happy, and investors should be very excited about this talk right now. And we are entering into 2021 with a vaccine news and hopefully the $2,000 stimulus check. I hope that goes through. If it does goes through, it's going to be an amazing year because the more money that is in the system, especially to the people who are sitting at home. A lot of them are trading right now. A lot of them are trading. This is what led to the Robinhood boom, adding 5 million subscribers in a period of like 3 months because people were sitting home and people got their stimulus checks. So if this goes to 2,000, if the 2,000 gets to pass, I'll be really excited. Even though it's stalling in the Senate right now, I still don't have a problem with it. If the 600 goes through, that's okay for me. Because right now I have a job and I feel sorry for those who've lost their jobs because 600 is not going to do anything for them. But I hope the 2000 goes through and the American people, get some good money that they can spend after this holidays, at least something to pay the bills, at least a month of rent. Especially if you live in a state like California, a month of rent. That 2000 is just a month of rent anyways. So IVR, let's go to IVR and let's see what happened to IVR today. And then I'm going to share with you the news that is going on with IVR. So Invesco Mortgage Capital closed at 336 today. It's still bouncing in the $3 range. It did go up last week to 346. I knew it was going to draw back down. Like I'm saying, a lot of day traders are playing with this stock. They buy, they get a few cents off it, and then they go off it, and then they sell it. They get a few cents, and then they sell it. But in the last week, it went up 5%. That is good news for us. Good news, 5% is not bad. Last month, it dropped 2%, but it's okay because in the last 3 months, it's been up 17%. And this is what you want to see, a gradual rise in the stock. And what you should know is this thing is trading sideways. It's been trading sideways for a while, from the month of like November 10th all the way to now. It's been really trading sideways, but it picked up from 270 to 325. It made it right off the bat 50 cents, 55 cents. That was pretty good. So if this is able to move to $4, you should know if this guy moves to $4, from $4 to 5 is an easy breeze. If it moves to $4, 4 to 5 is an easy breeze. That's what you should know. So it's been trading sideways for a while. If it breaks that resistance of that 330, 340, if it breaks that resistance, you should know that it's always going to go to 4. And when it hits 4, from 4 to 5 is going to be an easy breeze. That should be a reminder. I'm holding 500 stocks of it. I'm hoping that it stays around 330, so I can build all the way to 1,000 stocks. Because if I build to 1,000 stocks, I'll be really happy. That is what I want to do. I want to hold to 1,000 stocks of that. My total return is down $124. I really don't care about this because I'm in this stock for a very long term. So my total return is not even a big bother to me because I believe the stock is going to do really well. If you're sitting on the sidelines, please jump in. Anyway, don't take my advice for it. Do your own due diligence because this is not, like I always say, this is not a professional's advice. This is just for educational purposes. So do your own advice. But if I was sitting on the sidelines, I would jump onto this stock like today, because 336 is a good It's a good price range. If you're looking at my average cost, I'm in it at 361. I'm hoping I can drop all the way to 330, and that is if I get 500 more stocks, I think I can drop it to 330. So I'm hoping I can do that before the stock starts to fly, because I believe in 2021 it's going to fly. So I'll show you their dividend history that they've had. They've had some good dividend history for a while now, and if you can see it, it's always been 50 cents a stock. It was 42, 41, 42, 45. And when it started 2019, the last quarter in 2019, they went up to 50 cent, and then 50 cent, 50 cent till the coronavirus hit. And when the coronavirus hit, this is what happened. This is why there was a massive sell-off. Okay, this is what happened when the coronavirus hit. After 50 cent, dividends, it dropped all the way to 2 cents, and that was a big drop. That was a steep drop. And luckily in September, that was in the third quarter, they increased it up by almost 100% to 5 cents, which is also wasn't too bad. So there's been a gradual increase, after the corona hit. There's been a gradual increase that is also coming up, and that's what you want to see in a company, that they are increasing their dividends, and this is happening every quarter. So this is the big news that we heard today, and this is what is going to happen on the fourth quarter. Invesco Mortgage Capital increases dividend by 60%. This is the news that you are waiting for. This is today's news, Tuesday, December 29th. This is today's news, 60%. So they are increasing. It's a bit late for the holidays, but shareholders will appreciate Invesco Mortgage Capital. So if you're a shareholder in this stock, you should be very grateful. You should be very happy, because they're giving you a parting gift for 2020. That, like they said, the company announced a 60% raise to its quarterly common stock dividend, lifting it to 8 cents per share. That is amazing news from the previous 5 cents per share. I mean, this is amazing news. This is what you want to see as an investor, that the dividend is going up and up, and it's not slowing down. I'm thinking maybe in the first quarter of 2021, it's going to move up to, let's say, 10 cents per share, and that is going to be massive. Okay, 10 cents per share is going to be massive. So if you have 1,000 shares, that's like $100, I believe, in the range. That's massive. Come on, that is massive. So if you're not in this stock right now, I believe you should jump onto this stock and start building your position now. Because if it breaks, you're not going to catch it. That's the thing. And even if it breaks and you want to catch it, you're going to catch it at the wrong time. There's, like they say, there's no timing of. You can't time the stock market. The time to invest is now. You can't time the stock market. So forget about timing the stock market, hoping I'm going to catch it when it hits 350, or before you know it, it's at 420. Before you know it is at 560. Before you know it is at 780. And your time to catch it is gone. So if you want to catch it, you have to catch it now. Right now, the stock. I'll take you back to the stock. You have a discount on the stock right now. I'll show you. Look at the 1 year chart. You have 80% discount right now. 80%. You don't even get this discount on the Black Friday on your TVs that you buy, on the PlayStations that you don't get an 80% discount. Hell no, you don't get that. So how about get a money-making machine? This is a money-making stock that is giving you 80% discount, and you can hold this stock for the next 2-3 years, and it's going to pay you. It's going to give you passive income. This is what the boomers have been doing. This is how they've been making their money for years. And financial wisdom hasn't been taught in schools for years. This is our own way of freedom. This is our own way of liberty. And we are teaching ourselves how to, be liberated financially, because these things were not taught in schools. That's why a lot of this Wall Street experts are all mad. They say we are gambling. Are we really gambling? We're making tons of money. Are we really gambling? People have become millionaires in a short period of time. People who are amateurs, people who have never invested before, and they call us gamblers. Really? Are we gambling? The people are making consistent trades, consistent profits. Is that what a gambler does? Consistent profits? If that's what a gambler does, then I'm a gambler. I mean, and then you are a gambler because you are making consistent profits. You don't want to listen to that side of the story, no. Because the whole atmosphere of trading has changed, and that's what they don't get. The thing is now it's still meant for the guy in the suit and tie on Wall Street. It's not going to happen anymore, no. There's someone sitting at home, sitting in their basement, making $1,000 every day. You know, swing trading, options trading, day trading, and you're making $1,000 every day. And that's what's happening. There's gonna be a market crash. There's gonna be a market crash. There's not gonna. The market crash has happened. Okay, it's happened. And when it happened, Generation Z and millennials jumped onto it because they know. They've heard and they've researched about buying the fear and selling the greed. You know, they're buying the fear now, and when the greed starts, they're gonna sell. You buy the low and you sell the highs. This is something that we didn't know, but now with all the education at the tip of our hands, we've learned about it. Okay, so jump on this stock now. If you don't have it, jump onto it. Anyway, don't take my advice for it. Do your own due diligence, like I always say, and I've given you some of the information that you need. If you need more information, my previous video on IVR, I put some links below them, and I think you can go there and do a few research on them. Even though they are old links, I also think they will serve you great. But don't take my word for it. Do your own due diligence. Like I always say, you got to research because that's how you get into the stock, and that's how you buy into the stock. Anyways, not to talk too much, like I always say, like and subscribe to the video if you are enjoying it, because it helps the channel and it helps it grow. And you always got to risk it, like I say, to get the biscuit. So risk some money. Scared money don't make no money. What are you sitting on the fences for? Jump onto it. Let's make some money together. I'm out of your hair. Have a blessed day. Stay safe and peace.